Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at Luke chapter 23. And I describe this chapter as intense from beginning to end. It starts off with Jesus being trialed by Pilate, and then King Herod, and then back to Pilate. And then Pilate hands Jesus over to be crucified. And then Jesus is placed on the cross. Then Jesus dies on the cross. And finally, Jesus is laid in the tomb. And I would like to highlight a special moment in this chapter. It starts in verse 39. And it says, one of the criminals hanging beside him scoffed, "So you're the Messiah, are you? Prove it by saving yourself, and us too while you're at it." But the other criminal protested, "Don't you fear God, even you have been sentenced to die? We deserve to die for our crimes. But this man hasn't done anything wrong." Then he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus replied, "I assure you, today you will be with me in paradise." Wow. How powerful is that? In their final moments in life, the criminal reaches out to Jesus and says, "I know you're the Son of God. I believe that you're the Son of God. And I have faith that you're the Son of God." I mean, this guy was just like, it felt like this guy knew him, knew Jesus. And, Jesus looks at him and just says, "You know what? I assure you today you'll be with me in paradise." Amazing. I don't think that he knew a whole lot about Jesus, but he just had enough faith and belief that he was the Son of God. And that is just so powerful. And that is what Jesus wants from us. He wants us to believe that he is the Son of God. He wants us to have that faith in him, that love, that relationship. And that's what this gospel is all about. It's about loving God, having faith in God, and trusting in God. And during these holidays, as we celebrate the birth of Christ, we want to remember the whole meaning behind this. A child, a baby that came into a manger. He grew up among men, walked among men, and he came to fulfill a purpose among us, and that was to die on the cross, to give us the gift of salvation. And I hope that you receive that gift of God, which is eternal life. May God bless you.